Hey everybody, Henry Island here, and today we're going to talk about a new product that came out just in time for the holiday season, and I went ahead and got one for myself, so happy birthday to me and Merry Christmas to me. Now, two things I feel like you need. One's for photography and one's for videography. For photography, I feel like everyone needs an ND filter. So that way, if you're taking photos of landscapes, clouds, nighttime, you want to get that real nice slow shutter speed, if you want to kind of drag out the water and get that real nice blurry effect on water, that ND filter is perfect for that. When you're doing videography, you need a variable ND filter. And what a variable ND filter does is when you're out doing video and you're going through the different lighting situations, instead of having to change your settings on the back of the camera, you can pick up a variable ND, put on your lens, and as you turn it, you can change your exposure right then and there. So you don't have to go into the back of the camera. That's a great thing to have. So about 2 years ago, Polar Pro teamed up with Peter Mckinnon, and they came out with Peter McKinnon's variable ND filter called the Signature Series. Now I bought this right here. It's a 2 to 5 stop, and I used it, I don't know, probably 20, 30 weddings, tons of other videography events that I've done. Love this filter. It works really nice, but I really like a mist filter. I like to have that real nice, smooth, buttery feel to your video when you're shooting. So I don't know, 6 months to a year after that one came out, they came out with the Signature mixed with the mist filter. Great product. Peter McKinnon and them, they really outdid themselves on this one. As you're turning it, it has little notches so you can see and feel where you're at instead of just turning it. You kind of get a good idea of where you're at. Now they do make these in a 2 to 5 stop and a 6 to 9 stop. Great filters. Love Polar Pro. I'm not sponsored by Polar Pro. I'm not paid by Polar Pro, nor affiliated with them, but I really like their filters, especially their variable ND filters. So right before the Christmas holidays, they announced that they were coming out with a new filter system. And the new filter system was going to have a matte box with it called the RECON. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have one for myself. I've been wanting a matte box for a very long time. I've looked at companies like Condor Blue, Small Rig, which I was very close to buying theirs, but I just never got it. One of the main reasons is a lot of them are real heavy when you put them on the front of your lens. I didn't know how they would interact sometimes if I had a variable ND on the front, because I want to have one, especially when I'm outside. Then a lot of them have to hook the rails onto the bottom of your camera. I definitely didn't want that because I do a lot of run and gun type videography, weddings and events. So I really didn't want to have a shoulder rig or all that extra weight. You want to go as light as possible in a lot of situations. So I ordered it. Let me slide over here and grab it real quick. Went ahead and picked this baby up. Now I've already unboxed it and kind of looked at the inside of it to make sure all the products were there to look at it. So it's not necessarily an unboxing, but kind of showing you what all is in the box. And then sooner or later, hopefully in the next week or two, I get to do a wedding on January 7th. I'm going to do another video and kind of show you how I can interact with this product. But I just want to give you a quick look at it. If you haven't seen it already, here you go. So you open up the box. First thing you see is these two cards right here. One of them has an app for flare, so you can download that. And the next one is just for the RECON system, so you can see all the specs and everything for it. The flare app, I don't know that much about. If anybody knows, drop comments down below and kind of tell me about it. If not, I'll download it and check it out myself. Next, when you're looking in the box, you have your two filters in these very nice cases. Now this right here is the mist filter that I really like to use, and this right here is a Morphic Blue. Now the Morphic Blue is going to give you a real cinematic look with like lines and stuff when lights hit your lens in a certain direction. So we'll show you more about that in just a moment. Next is the meat of the goods. So let's see what we have here. All right, you have the packaging that it comes in. It's a really nice case. It has really good feel to it. It's not really harsh. It doesn't feel like a camera bag, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of smooth. Right here you have the Peter McKinnon signature, the RECON logo, and the Polar Pro logo. On the back here you have a pouch back here, and in this pouch you have a filter cap that go on the top of your filter. Now you can see this is an 82mm from the old ones, and this is the new one. It's a lot larger than the original, so keep that in mind. On the front of it, you do have this Velcro down pouch where you can open up. Inside here, you have an 82mm step-up ring, and you have a microfiber lens cloth. These are great to have. Let everyone know when you're out shooting, do not use your t-shirt. Don't use your tie. Don't use your dress shirt, your jacket. Don't use a paper towel. Anything to clean off your lens or clean off your filters with. Use the microfiber cloths. That's what they're made for, and they'll help protect your lenses if you get stuff on them to wipe it off, okay? So next you have this zipper here on the top part. It zips really nice and smoothly. It doesn't get hung up and stuck. So the packaging is really nice. And on the inside, you have 2 more microfiber cloths. That's because you have the 1 variable ND, and then you have 2 filters that come with the system. Now you can buy the system or just buy the matte box with the variable ND without the rest of it, but I wanted the whole 9 yards, okay? So then you pull out your matte box, and it's carbon fiber on the front, and as you can see, it says Polar Pro right here, and down below it has the Peter Mckinnon signature. You turn it around, and you have the filter right here, and then you have a filter rear lens cap that goes on the back. I really like that. In case you set it down, you don't have to worry about hitting on anything and messing up your filter. Great idea. It does say Polar Pro here. It says Peter Mckinnon here. As you can see, it has these grooves up here and these notches so that you can turn the filter. Now again, this filter is bigger than the original filter, so keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and take this off. Just unscrew it. Let's set it down right there. And here's the back of the filter. Now in order to get the filter off and mount it onto your camera, you're going to need to lift this lever up, grab this notch right here, and pull it open. And when you do, all you have to do is grab your filter and lift it up, and it comes off. It's just that easy. Now what you need to do is you need to get it on the front of the lens. So as you put it here, all you have to do is turn it, and you'll feel it kind of fall into place. Screw it on, and there you go. It really, really looks nice. It is larger, again, than the original filters. As you can see, it's a lot larger, but it looks really nice. Cool thing is you can shoot it without the matte box on. So you don't necessarily have to have the matte box on it if you're doing video work. You can just shoot it just like this. But it's all about the matte box. Let's put the matte box on. Now I'm going to be honest, it's going to take you 1 or 2 times to kind of get used to putting it on here because of the latch here, because you have to lock it into place. So when you go to put it on, you're going to put it on top of the lens, and you're going to feel it kind of fall into place. Let it go. Grab that little lever and lock it. And there you go. Your matte box is on the camera. Now to open it up, turn this little notch right here, lift it up, and lock it into place. Now this is adjustable. Just like all other matte boxes, you can loosen it up, and you can have it here, 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 however you want it, or wherever you need it to keep from blocking out light, sunlight, lights inside of a building. You can still change your exposure and your stops back here, and that comes in real handy if you're shooting at like 2.8 and you're outside and it's really bright. Now this is a 3 to 6 stop, unlike his other filters, which are a 2 to 5 stop and a 6 to 9 stop. Personally, I like the fact it goes a little bit past 5 to 6 on bright sunny days, so that I don't have to swap out filters. Hopefully this right here will be just right to where I can keep one filter on at all times and don't have to swap between filters. Let me show you how the filters work on your variable ND filter, okay? These are a little bit different. They are not magnetic, so they don't just like pop on. But what happens is when you pull it out, they have these little notches on here. And all you have to do is pinch the notch in, hold your camera up, and it drops into place. Just that simple. On there, you can still turn this. It has no effect on your variable ND at all, okay? Take it back off. And you slide it into the pouch. And then if you want to put on your blue Morphic, all you have to do is take it out of the package, pinch it again, pick your lens up. Just that simple, everyone. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. The construction and design is really nice. It's well made. These filters are extremely light. They're not heavy like the regular ones that you would have to screw onto the front of your other filters, okay? Works really good. Flip this down, closes up, tighten it. You can store it just like this, or if you want to, you can take all this off and store it in your camera bag. And I'm gonna show you how fast you can break this down and put it in to the pouch that it comes in. Again, lift this lever up, pull this, comes straight off. Put this in the bag like this, or you can take the filter off. Set your camera down, filter goes right here. Pull that open, lock it down, just like that. Now it's in there. Get the rear lens cap. Let's put it on, or filter cap should we say. Tighten it down. Grab your bag. Boom. So easy. Filter cap goes here. Well, actually I'll tell you what, you can take this out and let's put these filters back here in the back. There you go. You can get this right here, put these together, your step-up ring in the cap, and put it in the front. Just that easy. Looks really nice. Let's zip this up so we don't have no accidents. You can carry it with you like this. Honestly, I think this right here might be a little bit too bulky for my needs and for my camera bag, so I would probably take all this out and just put the filter with the matte box in the top of my camera bag. Keep it for storage in case I'm out shooting and I need it. Put it on extremely fast and take off and keep shooting. Well, that's it, everybody. Listen, if you like videos like this, do me a huge favor. Subscribe to my channel, hit that like button down below, and leave comments. If you see something that you want me to put out, leave a comment and tell me. If you have suggestions, leave comments, tell me. I read them, I'll reply back. I want this channel to grow. All I really want to do is try to help keep other photographers informed on new products and talk about shooting styles and everything that some people just don't talk about when they're on their channel. It's the holiday season. Love everyone. Keep on shooting to inspire others, and we'll see you again in the next video, okay? Peace.